Hi, welcome back to another video. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. I certainly had. My birthday was on Saturday. It was wonderful. And I wanted to do a video today in honor of my birthday. Now, this is in no way my idea. Jenna Marbles did a video like this years and years ago before I could ever think of such an idea. And she did it when she turned 29 for the first time. And today's video is 26 lessons over 26 years. As you may know, I am now a spinster. I'm 26 years old. Never thought I'd make it here, but here I am. It was a very difficult journey. Thank you. Today's video is more about expressing what I've learnt over my years of wisdom, and I am only passing on this wisdom to all of you. So let me know what you think, if you found any of these lessons very useful or anything like that. And thank you again for all of the well wishes, all of the presents. Alicia cooked me pretty much a 3-course meal and delivered it to my house, and I'm very appreciative, and I will be enjoying that. I've had a pretty good birthday given the circumstances, and this is my giving back, so I hope it's useful. Lesson number 1. Always take whatever opportunity you can to celebrate. Celebration for me is important because life is too short not to have a good time. And if you have an opportunity to celebrate something, you should celebrate it, regardless of what you believe, regardless of how you think the world works. Take every opportunity you can to celebrate, because life is short. Life is really, really short, but also incredibly long, as said by also Jenna Marbles. So take whatever opportunity you can to celebrate. It's important to have a good time and laugh. The second lesson I've learned over my 26 years of life is that crying is the same as laughing. I treat both as incredibly natural reactions to whatever emotion you're feeling. If you see someone laughing, you're not just going to walk away from them and act awkward. You're going to laugh with them. You're going to ask them what the joke is, why they're laughing, and then they'll explain it to you, and chances are you will laugh with them. But when you see someone crying, people tend to act differently, and I don't understand that. I've never understood it, and to me, crying is as natural as laughing and should not be treated otherwise. If you see someone crying, ask them what the fuck is wrong and what you can do to help. And if they want to be left alone, then leave them alone. But always ask. Crying should be a natural part of human life, as is laughing, for anyone. Lesson number 3. Lying is a smart person's game. If you're not incredibly intelligent, do not lie, because lying depends on you knowing exactly what your lie is, where your story is, and sticking to your story for the duration of the lie. Just don't lie. It's a good lesson. Just don't lie. Honesty is honestly more freeing. Lesson number 4. The term deserve is an illusion. I've never liked the word deserve. Never, ever. Not at one point in my life have I liked the word deserve, because I think that it's a very arrogant position to hold. I think it's a very arrogant word to have in your vocabulary. I think that everything has a price and everything is earned. And I don't think that just because you feel like you deserve something that you ultimately should have it. I think that deserve is a word that is very tricky for me, and maybe that's a me thing, but I believe in earning your keep and earning the things that you think that you deserve. And stemming off of that same lesson, number 5 is nothing is free. Don't ever expect anything to be completely free. Everything has its own baggage. Even if it appears free, everything has its price, and you should always be prepared to pay the price for something that you want. Number 6, change your shoes if they're bad. Get new shoes. Just trust me on this one. It will spare you a lot of headache and a lot of stress. I know that shoes can be expensive, but always have good shoes. Always. It will save you so much time, energy, and stress. I promise you. Number 7, ritual is important. No matter what you believe, where you are on the spiritual scale. I'm not spiritual at all, for example, but I still have rituals. Rituals are really, really important. We are animals of habit, and if you have a ritual, it will just make you feel better in general. It doesn't even matter what that ritual is, even if it's just like a morning routine or a nighttime routine or a once a year thing that you do all of the time. Have a ritual. It's important for you and your well-being. Number 8, answer to yourself. throughout life, I think people have all kinds of authority figures that they answer to, be that your parents, your teachers, your superiors of some kind. I don't know what kind of feudal system y'all live in, but everyone has someone that they answer to. Personally, I don't really have anyone that I answer to right now, so it's always been important for me to answer to myself and hold yourself up to scrutiny so that you know that what you're doing is okay. And if you don't have that conversation with yourself, it's very easy to slip off the deep end and end up somewhere that ultimately you shouldn't be. So always hold yourself accountable and always answer to yourself. Number 9, tell the people that you love them. Again, life is too short. My mother died when she was 39. She didn't even get to 40. I wish that I'd said a lot more things to her than I actually did. Always tell the people that you love that they're important to you and that you love them, because you don't know what will happen when, and it's really, really important to just unload that information onto them to make sure that they know that they're loved, and to make sure that you know that you've told them that you love them. Number 10, show the people you love them that you love them. Don't just say it. Show the people that you love them. Personally, I'm a gift giver. That's the way that I show love. Show the people that you love them. Words hold so much meaning, and actions hold a much heavier meaning, in my opinion. If you believe in something, if you've said something but you haven't done much to back it up with action, then it really comes into under scrutiny how much that actually means. So make sure you show the people that you love them too. Just even if it's just a, hey, how are you doing? What's up with you? I haven't spoken to you in a while, let's catch up. Or you buy them a present, or you give them a hug, or you drop in for a visit, you make them some food. That's how you show how you love somebody. 11. Only apologize when you mean it. Again, with for me, words have meaning, and making sure that the things that I say have meaning is really, really important to me. So something that I've learned is that if you're going to apologize for something, apologize when you mean it. If you've done something and somebody else views it as wrong, but you don't view it as wrong, do not apologize for it, because you don't mean that apology. An example that I can give is that my first boyfriend was really, really mad at me, to the point where he broke off our engagement because I got a tattoo. And I didn't feel bad that I got a tattoo on my body, so I didn't apologize for it. I briefly thought about getting rid of it because he was so upset about it, but that quickly got dashed out of my mind because it's my body, I can do what I want with it. And it was the end of our relationship. But ultimately, I did not feel bad for getting a tattoo on my body that meant something to me. And even if it didn't mean something to me, if I wanted to draw somebody else's whole ass face over my face, it is my face. I can do what I want with it. Don't apologize for something that you don't feel bad for. You shouldn't need to, and that shame doesn't need to be attached to an action that you don't feel bad for. In addition to that, number 12 is don't apologize when you have nothing to apologize for. If you truly think that you don't think you've done something wrong, if you truly don't think that you've done something wrong, that sentence made absolutely no fucking sense. Don't apologize for what you didn't do wrong. Just because someone else views it that way does not mean that you view it that way, and you should not have to feel shame for what you've done when you don't feel like you've done something wrong. So don't apologize when you have nothing to apologize for. Number 13. Don't eat in bed. Just don't. Don't eat in bed. It's the fastest way to get ants. Number 14. Have something you care about in lieu of yourself. Get a plant. Get something, start an art piece. Do something that will make you take that focus off of yourself and give that care to something else. It is something that I value in myself. It's something that I've always valued. When I haven't had pets, I've had plants. It's really, really important to direct that level of care towards something else besides yourself. Because if all you're doing is thinking about yourself, you're going to fall into a lot of existential crises. Trust me on that one. Next is number 15. Money is for spending. I feel like a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this one, but money is for spending. If you don't have something specific to save up towards, why are you saving your money? Spend that money on your own enjoyment, on the enjoyment of the people you love, on things that will enrich your life more. If you have nothing to save for, what are you saving your money for? Money is for spending. Life is too short to hoard your money for absolutely no reason. If you have a house that you're saving for, if you have a car that you're saving for, you have a piece of tech that you're saving for, fair enough, fine, save your money. But in all other instances where you're just saving money for the sake of saving it, I don't really understand it. I'll never understand it. To me, money has always been for spending on the things that will enrich your life and on the people that make your life wonderful to live. 16. Have no expectations for people that you meet for the first time. Sometimes when I have met new people or I'm expecting to meet a new person, I build up this image of them that is just wholly unfair. Don't have expectations for people that you're going to meet for the first time, because that person is going to present themselves as they wish to present themselves. Now, if you have an expectation for somebody that you've known for a really, really long time, that's different. But if you're meeting someone for the first time, say a new date or a new friend or just someone that you've wanted to meet for a while but haven't had the chance to meet in person for the first time, and you go and meet them, don't have an expectation for them. Just go meet them, see what they're like, have a good time, and ultimately don't hold too many expectations for them. Number 17. Your body is yours. You can do whatever the fuck you want to it. I am all about full bodily autonomy. Dress how you want, live how you want. It is your experience. And that is actually number 18, that your experience is yours. Don't let anything else hold bearing on the fact that your body and your experience is yours. You get to craft your narrative, you get to craft your body, because no matter what happens to you, your body is yours. Like, you are stuck with it and you get to do what you want with it. And how you treat it, how you dress it, how you cover it is all your business, and no one else has the right to put their thoughts into that. Not truly, anyway. I feel like some people are at liberty to say things like, oh, I think you should do this, or I think you should do that. In general, I think that everyone's body is their own, and they get the final say on how they want to display, treat, cover, whatever they want to do with it. Number 19, clothes or accessories. Don't care what you have to say, clothes or accessories, 100%. Wear whatever you want, be whoever you want to be. If you want to cosplay every single day of your life, you do it. Clothes or accessories. Don't really care what somebody's wearing. I'm more interested in the person behind all of the clothes. Number 20. Always ask questions. Are there dumb questions? Definitely. 100%. Always. There are always going to be stupid questions, but you're better off asking them instead of just not asking them ever and remaining an idiot. Always ask questions. You got a question, no matter how dumb it sounds in your head, no matter how dumb it sounds outside of your brain, once you say it, it's always worth asking it. Ask it, even if you get told off. So that's how you get to where I am. Not saying that I'm the pinnacle of human experience, but ask questions. 21. Don't be afraid to look at your dark side. I think that a lot of people are afraid of exploring their dark side because they feel like they'll find something that they won't like. Guess what? Doesn't matter how long you live, you'll always find something about yourself that you don't like. Whether physically, internally, emotionally, something. You'll find something that you don't like about yourself. And exploring your dark side is the only way to improve as a human being and also control the parts of you that are dark. For example, myself, I know that I have a big problem with holding grudges. Grudges is something that I will hold forever, simply because I'm stubborn, and I believe that someone who's burned me before can only burn me the longer I spend time with them. Like, until I put that fire out and walk away, they're just gonna keep burning me. You know, you can't contain something like that. And I think that my grudge holding and my wrath, especially, is something that I've had to contain. It is just something that I have had to try to put a handle on and control a bit more and work on the better parts of my personality, in that I am, very giving. I'm a very loving person. I invest a lot of time into people. I think it's really, really important to look into your dark side, see what makes you you, because the dark side is a part of you no matter how much you try to deny its existence. Take a look at it. Don't be afraid of your dark side. If you're afraid of your dark side, that is a repressed part of you that shouldn't be repressed, in my opinion. Next top tip from me. Burn bridges with bad people. I feel like burning bridges is always seen as a bad thing, Not if you're burning bridges with people that you genuinely just are bad people. I burn bridges with my family because they are just awful people. They definitely have reasons for why they're awful, but it is something that I don't regret doing because I am a much happier person now than I ever was back then. Burn bridges with bad people. They're not worth your time. They're not worth your experience. And life is too short to have that kind of an influence around you. Honestly and truly. Burn bridges with bad people. 23. Food fixes most bad feelings. You feeling bad today? Get some food. It'll make you feel better. 24. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. It's too short to not have a good time. It's too short for you to spend your life being miserable all the time. Find ways to make your life more enriching, more enjoyable, and enjoy your life. I know that's easier said than done, but find the steps. Don't romanticize your suffering. Don't try to continue and further your suffering. Just try to enjoy your life. 25. Do what you want with your hair. It grows back. 26. And this is like a mantra that I've been living with for a very long time now, is to leave the world a better place than you found it. I think altruism is really, really important for everyone to take part in. I know that some people don't see it as important. I understand that some people prefer to further themselves in this world, and I just don't see it that way. The world is something that you have to share with everybody, and everybody has to live in this world. So I am a big believer in leaving this world a better place than you found it in whatever way you can. If your expression of making things better is through art, do your artwork. Do a free piece for a charity or something. Sell some of your paintings for charity. Give your money. Do something. Even if it's small. Even if it's just, recycling your recyclable goods or whatever. Giving to a charity shop. Something small. Giving to someone less fortunate than you. Do something. A little something. Every day, every week, every month, every year, however much you feel is necessary to leave this world a better place than you found it. Because sometimes living just sucks. Sometimes the world sucks. Sometimes the way that everything works sucks. And I think that there's an onus on everyone to make that experience a little less sucky, honestly. So those are my 26 things that I've learned over 26 years. I hope you found them useful, and I hope that everyone gets to celebrate their birthday this year. I spent it eating and playing a lot of video games and watching a lot of anime. I watched The God of High School, and I did not think that it was going to be as good as it actually is. So I had a really good time. Spend time with the people you love. Call the people you love if you can't spend physical time with them, and tell them that you love them and show them how much you love them. It's really, really important. It's really, really important. And I hope to see you in the next video. I don't know when it will be. I do want to return to my old routine of posting a video every day. So if that's what's going to happen, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. But if not, I'll see you soon. And I hope that this video was enjoyable. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, share, subscribe. If you would still wish to buy me a birthday present, my Amazon wishlist is still in the description below. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.